this is why I love to draw myself. Let me explain. So I have been drawing people since like first grade. Okay, I've always loved to draw. Here are a few of my works. Oh shit. Look at that smirk, you know what I mean? I even drew myself, I think. I have always loved to draw. And I used to draw myself, I used to draw my classmates. It was really cute. And I draw like every time I had the chance to. Every year, I'd get a new drawing notebook and I'd fill it out. But then, as time went on, I kind of got distracted and picked up other hobbies, I guess. And high school happened. And in my last year of high school, I decided to take an art class. I fell in love with drawing people again. And I loved that class. I'm gonna show you. Look at that top one. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Like, I'm so fascinated with myself. And then I was watching this anime and it was about art and stuff. And the main character drew himself naked to get to know himself more and just to practice drawing. And I thought that was so cool. So then I did it. And it was so, like, almost like beautiful in a way. All that to say that I believe that drawing myself has truly benefited me, and I want to talk about it. One of the biggest things that I realized when I was drawing myself is that my imperfections, the things that I usually judge about myself, just become more beautiful and more almost unique in a way. Like when you draw yourself in a piece of art, everything about it is just so beautiful. In that picture, for example, I took a picture of myself and then I drew it. But in that picture, I felt like my jaw was crooked because I do have a crooked jaw that I'm insecure about. But then when I drew it on paper, it just really enlightened me, and now I kind of like my crooked jaw, not gonna lie, because I love the shape that it brings and how it's like really angled, and I just think that that's really cool and beautiful. I would have never even thought of that had I not drawn myself. Another thing that I realized is that it makes me more connected to myself, especially when I drew myself naked and I was in such like a vulnerable state. I got to know more about myself and how wide my shoulders are, where my freckles are on my body, whereas I really didn't know that before. And I don't know, it just truly connected me more with myself. And just with my love for drawing, it's just I still remember that day that I did that. That was so cool of me. I love that I did that. And then another thing that I realized is I was my own muse, which was really cool. Because when you're drawing other people, you're kind of like Jack from the Titanic. But this time I was Rose, bitch. I was Jack and Rose at the same time. It was so cool. So when I say that I draw myself, I don't mean it as like I'm full of myself or that I'm just the most beautiful person ever. I don't know. It's really more of a personal connection with myself. And I don't see it as a bad thing. I really don't. Just getting to know yourself through art, especially when you draw yourself, is quite beautiful and it feels so refreshing. And I just love it so much. Especially when it comes to loving your insecurities, drawing yourself is very beneficial. And seeing how beautiful you are. Because I believe that we're all beautiful. We're all beautiful and unique. And just drawing yourself and putting yourself in a piece of art, just really, the beauty really shines through. And I really enjoy that. And it feels really good. Even if it's not coming from like, oh my god, my lover's drawing me. Like, meh. Even if it's just coming from yourself. I think it's, on a spiritual level, it truly connects you more with yourself. and I highly recommend doing it because I saw parts of myself I was nervous to see and that I was kind of scared to unreveal, but once I did, literally the best thing I ever did. I love it. And it's kind of an odd subject, I guess, but I truly love it. And you're not selfish or self-absorbed for doing it either, because you're just loving yourself. You know what I mean? You're allowed to feel beautiful, and you're allowed to fucking have self-portraits of yourself in my room. I got one right there, girl. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is something that I'm really passionate about, and I just wanted to share my experience with it and how I fell back in love with drawing people again and fell back in love with myself. So yeah. Also, I just thought of this. I have an artist friend. She's my pen pal. You know what I mean? And she drew me, and I just want to show you. Look at that. Is it gonna focus? Isn't that so cool? Anyways, since we're on the subject of art. So yes, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know if you've ever drawn yourself. Because it's so cool and it's so liberating. I love it so much. Alright, thank you for watching. Love you. Bye.